And there's like those Minions movies. I don't give a shit about those. How to Train Your Dragon. I've never really seen.
First of all,
I saw the first one, but
I love those movies. The third one was fine. Nothing will compare to the first one, but okay.
And then I have either The Muppets Take Manhattan or The Muppet Christmas Carol. I am a Muppets Take Manhattan kind of guy.
I can't comment. I've seen them, but I honestly, God, I can't remember them.
Well, Michael Caine is Ebenezer Scrooge in Christmas Carol, and that's
Michael Caine.
very entertaining.
He's Ebenezer Scrooge.
That's the best Christmas story movie, or Christmas Carol movie.
Mr. Caine, will you give up on us? Never. I'm sorry.
Muppets Take Manhattan has Muppet Babies.
I'm not so worried about Manhattan so much as Staten Island. Is he breathy or slow?
He's just slow, I think. He's just bitter.
Never. I hope you're not the member of the fire brigade.
But yeah, Muppets Take Manhattan is the better movie.
Okay, agreed. Would you say Michael Caine's best role is Miss Congeniality?
I would not say that because I've seen Jaws 4.
Cruise Control. Got it. All right.
So yeah, Muppets Take Manhattan. Muppet Babies. And Kermit the Frog gets amnesia and he goes to work at an ad agency. He becomes fucking an ad man. He works with a bunch of frogs.
Muppets Take Manhattan has Kermit get amnesia and go become an ad man?
Yes, it does. It happens so fast.
You sold me.
Yeah,
I'm
great.
going to drink and watch this movie. All right, cool.
Superhero movies?
I mean, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
I actually avoided all of those. Are we talking like Marvel or are we
whatever?
Just
I have honorable mentions. I have Iron Man 3, which is a consistent. It's the only option. Dark Knight Rises. It's the only option. Well, no, I guess not. You could do.
I almost want if it was below 2, I would pick Iron Man 2 over Iron Man 3. At least Iron Man 2, he's in the goddamn suit for most of the movie.
But Days of Future Past.
There's like 19 movies in the X-Men, but okay.
Yeah, but they're all really bad after that one. They're all really bad after that one. I like that one. I know that one's divisive. But
Is Logan after that?
Logan is my favorite superhero movie.
Really?
Dude, Logan is so good.
I like Logan a lot, but I don't know if it's better than Days of Future Past or X2 is awesome.
I've been told.
Well, we can't pick those. But
I've been told that X2 doesn't hold up, but I don't know if I believe that, and I haven't watched it in a long time.
Brian Cox is in it, so I don't.
Brian Cox is in it. Yes.
He announced, "You see a little flash. That's the Glimmer Man."
But no, I love Logan. It's fucking raw. It is a Wolverine movie, like through and through.
For sure,
he is ripping motherfuckers to pieces in that movie.
Yes, and Eric LaSalle's in it from ER.
And that's most of what I have. I have action.
By the way, I love you're like, I don't have that many things, and you've got like a list of 900 things. I feel so inadequate.
Random action adventure stuff. I threw out.
Let's have it.
I picked Return of the King as the one I like the best, but it's the only one.
No.
There's like Die Hard with a Vengeance is great.
I picked Die Hard 4, Leave Free or Die Hard.
What?
With Timothy Olyphant as the villain?
That's not even a Die Hard movie.
Oh, bullshit. A Good Day to Die Hard is not a Die Hard movie. Justin Long, Timothy Olyphant.
Kevin Smith.
Are you talking about the Warlock? Because I think you're talking about the Warlock.
I guess.
Here's the thing. Do I love Sam Jackson in the binary explosive? Absolutely. But
Jeremy Irons.
If I'm talking about villains, the gullibility of the New York Police Department versus Timothy Olyphant, I like Timothy Olyphant. I think those are equal movies. I think Die Hard 4 is underrated. Die Hard 5 didn't exist. It's like Rocky 5. Never happened. No, it's fine. What else?
I have the Bourne Ultimatum.
Yeah, Bourne Ultimatum for sure.
It's good. I feel like that's the lesser of those first three.
No, I would say number one's number one.
Yeah.
Number 3 is number 2, and Supremacy is probably the lackluster of the first trilogy. And then we had the one with Jeremy Renner, which we won't talk about.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
And then we'll have the one that's weird with The old Jason Bourne.
It's just called Bourne, right?
I think it's called Jason Bourne. Who cares?
Who cares? Exactly. And then I Mission Impossible, Ghost Protocol or Fallout. I think Ghost Protocol.
That's so hard.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Ghost Protocol, he's on the side of the building.
Yeah.
And
Fallout's when he jumps out.
No, isn't there another one?
Yeah, there's Rogue Nation. Is Rogue Nation the one where he's on the... Dude, I can't even keep track anymore.
Ghost Protocol is where he's on the building. Rogue Nation's where he's on the side of the plane. And Fallout is the one where Henry Cavill cocks his arms like shotguns.
Yeah.
There's so many good things there. I'm going to take Ghost Protocol.
That's the one I said too.
That being said, all three of those are fucking amazing. All right. Are you ready?
Is all I've got.
Star Trek. Anything after 3. So you got The Voyage Home with the whales.
That's the one I like. I like the one with the whales.
Okay, well, we're done. You had anything after that. J.J. Abrams, anything. Generations, Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis.
Yeah.
I picked Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, where Kirk goes in search of God in the center of the galaxy. I watched that movie for the first time like 6 months ago, and I lost my mind. I was like, wait, why? First of all, Spock has a brother, half-brother. And then all the half-brother says is, I found God. And Kirk's like, to the center of the galaxy. Oh, that dumb bastard. Here we go. Police Academy. Did you ever see any of the Police Academies?
I saw like the first 3.
Cool, there's 7.
Yeah. Mission to Moscow or something.
That's number 7.
Oh, wow.
You have Police Academy, Police Academy 2, Police Academy 3, I don't remember what that one is, Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol, Police Academy 5, that's the beach one. They're in Miami Beach. Police Academy 6, City Under Siege, and Police Academy 7, Mission to Moscow.
Wowzer. Mm-hmm. I like the one with Bobcat Goldthwait. The first one. That's 2, I believe. He's not in the first one. Like, part 2.
Such a weird thing to hang your hat on, but okay. I'm picking a movie I've never seen, Police Academy 7, Mission to Moscow. I saw the trailer, and I want to adopt that religion. Also, it's not a religion.
Does it have Steve Guttenberg in it?
It doesn't.
Does it have Bobcat Goldthwait in it?
Nope.
Does it have...
Keep going.
Does it have the sound guy?
Michael Winslow?
Yes, Michael Winslow.
Sure does. You know who else it has? It is not in the poster at all.
Walton Goggins.
Nope. How do I put this? Ron Perlman.
Oh.
And Christopher Goddamn Lee.
Well.
Are both in the movie, both not in the poster and barely in the trailer. And they're both Russian.
Bad guys?
They're both.
Yeah.
Well, they're not bad. They're just Russian.
Yeah.
It was 1994. Everyone was friends.
Oh, right. That's right.
Perfect. This one might be out there, but Missing in Action 3, Braddock. The Chuck Norris where he goes back to Vietnam to find POWs 3 separate times.
Oh, wow.
There's only one real option. That'd be number 3.
The third one, yeah.
But Braddock. But I would just like to point out that there is an entire series of Chuck Norris movies where he is, frankly, in Southeast Asia, fighting the good fight. Go Chuck.
Somebody's got to do it.
We talked about this earlier, but Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
There are now 9 of them.
9?
Yes. And for me, again, as we've mentioned, the first one involved hijacking DVD VCR combo players, and the 8th one involved The Rock throwing a torpedo. So there is a large spread between what the movie was about versus, how should we say, superheroes. And in the latest one, The Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw, where there's a literal cyborg in the movie.
Yeah.
But all that being said, I don't think it gets any better than Fast and the Furious 5, a.k.a. Fast 5.
That's what I hear.
They gleefully murder hundreds in Brazil.
Right on.
And the very attractive man from Clear and Present Danger is in Fast and Furious 5. Oh. Tying this all together.
The not Miguel Sandoval.
Not Miguel Sandoval is there. So he's... I know you've only seen one of them.
Just seen the first one.
Do yourself a favor. Let's see. Fast and Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. Yep. Garbage. Tokyo Drift, which in the timeline takes place after the 6th one, but
Sure.
was the 3rd one.
Uh-huh. That's not confusing.
The Fast and the Furious with Gal Gadot, kick it out. Just move right to Fast 5. And do yourself a favor, watch it with the wife, open the biggest bottle of wine you have, and just enjoy it. Because it is, how do I put this? Perfect? Magnifique.
I hear it's a delight from lots of people.
Oh. And from there, you could watch number 6, 7, and 8 and be like, this is amazing because it's a series of escalations.
Yeah.
About halfway through that, you add in Jason Statham. Oh, pure gold. I only put this one fourth because one line. Jurassic Park. Which one's your favorite? Number 3, number 4, or number 5? Number 4 and 5 have Chris Pratt. Number 3 is the one where a velociraptor says, Alan.
Yeah, it's that one.
It has to be
That's
that
the best one just for that scene alone.
Alan.
It's so good.
Sam Neill has a dream where Velociraptor is on a private jet and says, Alan. There are 4 of the next one. Starship Troopers.
Oh, I've only ever seen the first one.
That's a real benefit of you.
Yeah.
The second one was filmed, how do I put this delicately? Inside an opium den. It is so dark, the entire movie.
That's weird.
Also, they couldn't afford Casper Van Diem, so they got an older, more grizzled man to play. I don't know, maybe Johnny Rico?
Johnny Rico?
But the third one, Casper Van Diem was back for Starship Troopers 3, Marauder. Direct-to-video.
Yeah, that one just looks like a video game, right?
It's not CGI, it's live action, and it is
Oh, is it?
bad. I've watched it. I don't recommend it. This is like a Mystery Science Theater type one.
Sure.
But if you watch it in that vein, go for it. And lastly, and this holds a special place in my heart, if you had to pick your favorite sequel past 2 of the Underworld series, Len Wiseman, the director. We've got Underworld 3, Underworld 4, Rise of the Lycans. A lot of them have Bill Nighy in it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I like Underworld, Rise of the Lycans. It's vampires versus werewolves.
Is that what they all are?
The Underworld, they're mostly vampires. Eventually, they couldn't afford the acting juggernaut that is Scott Speedman.
Oh.
Have you watched these?
I watched the first one. Isn't Kate Beckinsale married to Lynn Wiseman? Isn't that how that
He
works?
sure is. Just like, what's his face and the gal from The Fifth Element.
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
Okay, so you have Underworld, Underworld Evolution, Underworld Rise of the Lycans, Underworld Endless War, Underworld Awakening, and Underworld Blood Wars. You haven't seen any of them, so what would you pick? Rise of the Lycans, Endless War, Awakening, or Blood Wars?
So, is the Endless War still going on when the Blood Wars start?
Well, let's check in. Underworld Endless War. Ooh, that's an anime. So I don't know if that counts. Rise of the Lycans, Awakening, or Blood Wars? I'm going to read you the synopsis.
I'm going to say Blood Wars just because...
Ooh, Blood Wars. Let's find out. Death dealer Celine, Kate Beckinsale, must fend off brutal attacks from both the Lycan clan and the vampire faction that betrayed her, joining forces with allies David, played by Theo James, and Thomas, played by Peter Adairson, 2 S's. She embarks on a quest to end the eternal war between 2 races, even if it means making the ultimate sacrifice. The budget was $35 million. It grossed $81 million.
So those movies have a following still.
They do.
They're just so...
The initial release was in Russia.
Right on.
They don't lose money.
They're just so black and blue and gray. Like, they're no color. Like, they're just...
The plot of these movies are, we're going to put Kate Beckinsale in the tightest plastic leather suit we can manage.
Yeah.
And 15 years later, it's still working. I can't argue with it.
Yeah.
Say what you want about the remake of Total Recall. Kate Beckinsale was the best part. No offense to Colin Farrell.
Yep,
There you
Colin
go.
Farrell.
So there it is. That's all I have for the movies. I have sequels past 2 that I want to see, and then I have 1 fact. What do you want?
Yeah, let's do the movies. What would you like to see?
When I was looking past all the movies that have a lot of sequels,
Yeah.
I specifically looked at movie franchises that have 4 or more sequels. There is a movie called Bloodsport 4, The Dark Kumite,
Oh.
that I desperately want to see. There's also one called The Substitute, Failure is Not an Option. That is the 4th or the 5th entry in the Substitute series. They lost Tom Berenger after the first one.
Yeah, I remember
They
that
got
one.
Trent, I keep wanting to say Reznor, but it's not that. And lastly, remember the movie Wild Things?
Yeah.
Nev Campbell, Denise Richards,
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon,
Bill Murray.
Yeah, Bill Murray. But the
Matt
one,
Dillon.
Matt Dillon, right? Did you know that there were 3 sequels, including Wild Things 4? Can you guess the subtitle? Wild Things 4.
Where the wild things are.
Wild Things 4, Foursome.
Ah, fair enough.
I looked for anyone I knew. Nope.
No.
It is what appears to be direct-to-video softcore porn, which I'm fine with, but also not fine with.
I mean, that first movie is real trashy, but that's kind of the point of it, and that's why it's fun.
It's trashy in the sense
And it's
that
got Bill Murray.
it's trashy in the sense that everything's a fucking Florida conspiracy. Everyone kills off each other until there's one winner, and you're like, oh, Nev Campbell got screwed. No, she's the fucking winner.
Yeah.
There's at least a twist at the end where you're like, oh, okay, fine. They may have licked each other's tits earlier, but we got our
It's all
story.
part of the plan.
Let's go back to what's important. Bloodsport 4, The Dark Kumite.
Yeah, Kumite seemed pretty fucking dark anyway.
So say people motherfucking died every second in that movie.
Yeah, they put glass on their fists.
Yeah. No, that was kickboxing.
Is that kickboxer? Damn it.
That's Kumite is the one where they're throwing weird cocaine into each other's eyes. And you had Chung-Li and also Forrest Whitaker's first movie. But fine. And lastly, I didn't realize how many movies had sequels that went so high. Did you know that the movie Air Bud had 13 sequels?
There aren't even that many sports.
Yeah, I know. There is Air Bud. Air Bud 2, The Golden Receiver. Air Bud 3, World Pup. That's a soccer movie, I assume. Air Bud 4, 7th Inning Fetch.
Woof. Oh man, I'm doing puns too.
Air Bud 5, Spike's Back. Is that another football movie?
I don't know. It could be a lot of things.
Air Bud 6.
Maybe it's volleyball.
Ooh, honestly, not far. Maybe. Air Bud 6, Air Buddies. Number 7 is Snow Buddies. Assuming that's some sort of skiing or snowboarding.
Yeah.
8, Space Buddies.
Okay.
9, Santa Buddies. 10, The Search for Santa Paws. Number 11, Spooky Buddies.
Ooh.
I think they went to puppies maybe here.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Number 12, Treasure Buddies. Number 13, Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups. And number 14, Santa Buddies. By the way, 14 movies, the same amount as the Land Before Time series, which went to number 14.
Damn.
Yeah, I went deep on my research, sir.
I remember that there were like 10 of those Land Before Time movies because they were like musicals later on.
I mean, you could say musicals, vaudeville acts. You could say anything, and I'd be like, yeah, sure. No.
Santa Paws 2. So that's a sequel to a spin-off.
To the, let's see, Santa, I gotta pick. Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups. That's the 13th film, which was a sequel to the 10th film, which was a sequel to the previous 9 movies.
Yeah.
Which started with a dog playing basketball. Because if I know one thing about Kris Kringle, he can dunk. He got up, son.
He can dunk as well as a golden retriever can.
A golden receiver. You're gonna want to stop this before I get out, before I lose my goddamn mind, because this blew me away.
So many movies.
It's not cool. It's not great. It's just what we're stuck with.
So was that was your fact too, or?
Oh, that was my fact. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the end of everything really.
So to recap, or I guess to put a cherry on top, what would you say is your favorite of the sequels past 2 overall? Do you have one that stands out?
We're talking favorite, like most ridiculous, or favorites like
Whatever you like.
I take it as favorite as best. Fury Road is the best.
Yeah.
The one I'd watch the most would be Fast 5.
Yeah.
The most ridiculous? No, I'm still gonna go with Fast 5. I think Fast 5. If I had to pick one to watch over and over, would be Fast 5. Rocky 4 would be after that, but.
What's the one that you have seen the most? I think the one I've seen the most of mine was probably Army of Darkness, because I've seen that a lot.
The one I've seen the most,
Let me double check.
probably Rocky 4.
I've seen that a lot as well.
Yeah, Rocky 4, for sure. Next after that would be Last Crusade. Fast 5, I'm not saying it's the perfect action movie, but it's one of the most fun. You could create any number of drinking games and watch that movie and have an infinite amount of fun. Because it doesn't let up. Vin Diesel is somehow attractive to everyone in that movie. Everyone's out to bone Vin Diesel. The Rock is glistening through that entire movie. And yet, there are all these other players in these montages and goddamn rap solos in Portuguese, and I have no idea what's going on, but I love it. It's perfect.
So I guess we just have to pick another movie category, right?
Well, I think that's your decision.
I think I'm gonna keep it a little more tight and give us fewer options.
How dare you?
So we can really dive deep. I've got a few options of favorite movie with random character actor in it.
So is the theme character actors?
No, like favorite movie with Steve Buscemi in it, or favorite movie with Danny Trejo in it, which doesn't narrow it down at all because he's in.
Hey, look, that's pretty narrow, but we're gonna need a couple of those. I'm gonna say, if you said favorite movie with Danny Trejo in it, I'm gonna be like Predators.
Have you seen Danny Trejo's filmography? There's a lot. All right, I'm gonna throw out 3 people.
Okay.
We're gonna do your favorite movie with William Fichtner.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. I love it.
Favorite movie with Stephen Tobolowsky.
This is upsetting.
And your favorite movie with James Hong. You've seen James. I'll tell you what, he's in Big Trouble in Little China. So
James, the guy from Mortal Kombat?
he's in Blade Runner. He's in a lot of stuff.
James Hong, William Fichtner, and Stephen Tobolowsky. Honestly, I couldn't be happier, and I'm going to destroy you. The only way you can make this better is if James Remar was in it. So
We'll get around to him.
you're goddamn right we will.